In the past, I have done videos where I've reviewed your collections, and I was overall quite friendly in those videos. It's not bad, bro, but I think there's room for improvement. I gave general observations, I was very nice, I just suggested fragrances I think you should add to improve your collection. Today, I want to be brutal. I want to give you guys an objective rating out of 10 based on my unfiltered opinion on your collections. I asked you guys on Instagram to submit your collections. This is all in good fun, so don't take it too seriously. But today I just want to be unfiltered. I just kind of want to be a savage and just tell you what's wrong with your collections straight up and not hold anything back. So hopefully you guys enjoy this kind of content. Let's get started. Popping Steel X. By the way, guys, I'm going to deduct points based on anything I want to. Really, I'm going to be a savage here. However, this is actually a very good collection. I'm not sure if I can really, slate this too hard. You have a nice mixture of both designer and niche. You do have some freshies and some oriental darker scents. Your collection is definitely more on the darker side, but I respect the fact that you have Memoirs of a Perfume Collector, Tales from Zanzibar, one of the best summer fragrances ever created. House as well as a more accessible, nice summer fragrance. Reflection 45, wow, you've got very expensive taste. This is a very difficult collection to roast really, but I would say that the top two Club de Nuit clones, I don't think they are the best versions of those fragrances. If you really wanted to enhance your collection, go for the original Baccarat Rouge. And Urban Man Elixir, again, go for Sauvage. Sauvage is still better in my opinion. But at the same time, you do have Cedar Boise Intense. I don't think you need Sauvage if you have that fragrance. I think that is the superior Sauvage nowadays, actually. And Fougère d'Argent, one of my most favorite fragrances of all time. Ah, damn, your collection is very good. Okay, this is actually really annoying. I want to roast your collections, but this is very good. I don't like Ristretto Intense Cafe by Montal. I think it's very feminine. I'm presuming you're a guy. And I don't like the clones of Club de Nuit there, up there. I don't like the fact that you have that fragrance at the very bottom there with the Arabic writing. I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna just deduct points because why not? If I really had to nitpick, which is very, very difficult here, I would say get more of the staples, the solid, versatile fragrances like Bleu de Chanel or Acqua di Gio Profumo, but that's very much nitpicking. I'm annoyed, guys. I have to give this a 9 out of 10. This is a really good collection. Charlie H. Okay, I'm going to roast this one. So we don't have that many fragrances in here. I can tell you're probably a younger guy and you've only started your fragrance journey. I'm going to deduct points because you haven't ironed out your bed cover in the background. I don't know what that little spray bottle is next to Cool Water, and I'm not sure if that's a fragrance or a deodorant, so deducting points for that. Only the Brave, the Fist bottles by Diesel, I think they're really bad, tacky fragrances. Woman Moschino is a nice cheapie, actually it's not bad, but again, it still smells cheap. I don't like Hugo Boss bottled fragrances, I don't like Hugo Boss in general, they're quite bad beginner fragrances. Cool Water, Grapefruit and Sage got really bad reviews, although I've not tried it. Overall, you're a beginner, I appreciate that, but you definitely need to try and get the better quality beginner stuff. So for example, instead of Cool Water, Grapefruit and Sage, I'd go for something like 212 Men NYC. Instead of Hugo Boss bottled, I might say get YSL EDP instead. Nice beginner journey, carry on bro, keep it up, I'm gonna give you a 4 out of 10. Silvano, now this is a beautifully captured collection, the photography is on point, so neatly designed, so neatly laid out, beautiful, oh my god, you're a star pupil. You got a nice mixture of designer and niche, and what is that do I see there? Is that Atrium Fragrances Mr. Fragrance? Beautiful black and white sleek design. I think I'm gonna have to give this collection a 14 out of 10. Actually, hold up, I don't like the fact there's Davidoff Adventure. I think I've tried that fragrance once, I wasn't a fan. Davidoff fragrances are quite bad in general. Boss Bottled Unlimited is one of my first fragrances I ever bought. It's a nice scent profile, but terrible performance. I don't think it's worth buying. I like that you've tried out a lot of Aaron Terence Hughes stuff there. You've entered both designer and niche, but some of your designers aren't great, like Yup Jump. I've not heard great things about it. I don't think I've tried it before though, in fairness. You've got the old version of the Your Homme Sport, which I think was one of the weakest releases from the brand. Overall, bro, it's actually a very solid collection. I still have to give you a 9 out of 10. If I gave you a tip for improvement, you need to add Mr. Romantic by Atrium Fragrance. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, make sure to check out our own brand, Atrium Fragrance, which was designed because of the fact that the designer brands are no longer innovating and being creative, and niche brands are generally too expensive and inaccessible. Atrium Fragrance is the entry point for niche for men to try out our fragrances through either a sample or as full bottles. Our brand has received many 5-star reviews so far, so make sure to check it out in the description below. Moliba. First of all, the lighting is terrible. You haven't arranged your fragrances in a neat way at all. I'm deducting points. and it's very dark. Yeah. So there's 4 fragrances here. They're not bad fragrances. I think the best 2 here are the Stronger With You, the original, or is that Intensely? It's too dark to see, but I think it's Intensely, and Le Mal Le Parfum is good. So I think your evening scents are on point. You definitely seem like a beginner collector. I think Aqua 2018 is a pleasant scent profile, but it's not long lasting, and I think it's discontinued actually now. And Dylan Blue, I actually think it's one of the most overrated fragrances in the community. I'd replace Dylan Blue with YSL YEDP Intense. I think YEDP and YEDP Intense are both equal, they both got their own charm, they're both very good. And get rid of Aqua 2018 and get Light Blue Intense by Dolce & Gabbana. And then after that, get Azara The Most Wanted to give you a loud clubbing fragrance, something that's attention grabbing. I'm gonna have to give you a 3 out of 10, bro. A solid 3. And Quebeco Nkazi Ndilovu. We got a 5 fragrance collection here. Let's see if he's meeting all the categories you should meet. I respect the fact you brought out all the boxes, you went all out, but I don't like the fact that you cut off Dolce & Gabbana there. I can't see a bit of that bottle. I'm presuming that's the 1 EDP Intense, which I think is a weak flanker. I think the 1 EDP is better, that's the one you should go for. Cool Water Intense is not bad, it's good for the price. It smells a little bit synthetic, but it's a good long-lasting amber fragrance. Bentley from an Intense I've grown to love recently. I used to hate it, but now it's not too bad. Dylan Blue, you guys know my thoughts on that. And Gucci Intense Oud is a good beginner oud fragrance. Overall, I think you can improve your versatile collecting game. First of all, try to get something better quality for versatility. Instead of Dylan Blue, if you want a better quality, versatile aquatic, go for Acqua di Gio, Perfume, or Parfum. And I feel like you're missing the summer category, so again, go for the Acqua di Gio I recommended, or something even lighter and fresher. If you like oud, go for Oud Lemon Mint, which is a good beginner's access into niche, and it's very long lasting. Not bad, overall I'll give this collection a 4 out of 10. Redestist. Not a bad collection, neatly laid out in your cupboard that you have specifically 4 fragrances. You're going mainly to the darker side of fragrances here with a few freshies up top. I don't know what that horse head one on the far left is. I think it's a Latifa perfume. It looks like an interesting bottle design, but I'm gonna have to deduct points because I don't know what it is. If I don't know what it is, that's it. I can't help you, I'm gonna deduct points. Mercedes-Benz Club Black bottom left is good, discontinued though, unfortunately. I think you could go into the more niche side of things with your dark oriental scents. Stop go for Parfum de Marly fragrances. Layton's a good beginner choice, of course, as always. But your freshie game needs to improve. You need something that's more versatile. Bleu de Chanel is good, but if you want an aquatic summertime fragrance, again, Acqua di Gio is going to be your best friend here. I'm not a huge fan of Missoni Wave. It's not bad for the price, but I'd rather save up for Allure Sport or Versace Pour Homme. And I think it's redundant to both own Ultramal and 9PM, but I understand you probably bought Ultramal first and then you want to try to clone of it, but you don't need to own both fragrances. I think this is a good start. It's getting there, but I don't like Mont Blanc Legend. Get a higher quality office fragrance as well, because you're missing that category. Go for something like Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver. It'll add a new style to your collection and give you that office clean category. I'm giving this a 5 out of 10. Thirst for James. That username should be considered a hate crime. I'm deducting points. Pretty much all designer. You need to go into niche. I don't like Scandal Eau de Toilette. Haters come for me in the comments. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of Valentino Born in Roma. Again, it's got a nice scent profile, but it smells very similar to Dolce & Gabbana's King Eau de Parfum, which I think is a better version and it's longer lasting. I'm not sure what those really miniature bottles of Armani Code and Burberry Hero are doing. I don't know what you're going to achieve with those. Just get a full-size bottle, man. Stop cheapening out. I'm kidding. Where is your lid on your Black Orchid Parfum? I'm deducting points for that. I do think you should consider getting into niche and getting more balanced, versatile DNAs. You like Club de Nuit, I see that on the top right. If you like that, try out Cedra Boise Intense. I'm giving this collection a 5 out of 10. Till.dlz, I think this is the last one now. Okay, so this is all designer from what I can see, apart from Layton in the top left. You've got 2 Acqua di Gio's Profumo, I'm deducting points. But fair enough, it is actually a discontinued fragrance and I can see why you're trying to stock up on it. But you should have kept one of them in its original packaging, sealed up so you're not getting oxidization of the juice and so it's not changing its scent profile. I'm not a fan of Valentino Born in Roma Yellow. It's a nice scent profile, but it's very weak in its performance. Got a nice balance of spicy fragrances, freshies. I'm not feeling the original L'Odyssée. I don't think it's a great fragrance. Haters come for me in the comments, but I know it's a classic, but it just smells a bit synthetic and you can do better. Overall though, you got all the scent categories there. Maybe just go more for niche. I have no idea what that Tom Ford impersonation of a bottle is on the top left. I'm deducting points. I have a feeling you do like Tom Ford, but you need to actually buy the real stuff, bro. And you like darker Oriental style fragrances. I don't really see much of a gourmand in your collection. Hence, I will recommend to you Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. I think you really like that based on your style. I'm giving this collection a 4 out of 10, a solid 4. Thank you for watching today's video, guys. Thank you to everyone who submitted your collections for a brutal roasting. As I said, it's all for good fun, but I'm sure haters will come for me in the comments. Go ahead. I hope you guys enjoy this video regardless. And what do you think of this style? Do you want me to be more brutal in my collection reviews from now on? Let me know your thoughts on the collections today in the comments down below, and let me know your thoughts on this video down below as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out our other collection review videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye now.